Hi there, I'm here with Dan from Black Cheap Tea here in, not here in California, in Washington. And Dan came down, stopped by the booth, fantastic workhorse customer, supporter, partner.
Correct.
Okay, so wanted to take an opportunity to talk and ask you a couple of questions, you know, about printing in general, or the let's say the transition of your shop.
Sure.
Okay, so you have a couple of automatics that you're printing with now.
I do.
And one of the things we're working on here at Workhorse to help customers maybe better than we have in the past is, as your business was making that transition from a manual to an auto,
Correct.
if you can go back to that first purchase and tell me a little bit of, you know, what were maybe some of the factors that led you to decide to make the jump from manual to auto?
Okay.
Let's just start with that.
Okay, so the little background, I started in '99 manually printing. I printed then I printed manually. I do events, those kind of things. And so manually printed until 2019. And probably what caused me is demand, of course, but then just the physical wear and tear on my body as well.
Sure.
And then because the demand was getting greater. So 2019 I came to this show and saw the Sabre, and I purchased a Sabre then. And I've been running it since 19. I love it. And then last year, I need a little bit more production, and so I had just a little space, so I bought a Freedom last year and I'm using it, and I love it. I love them both. The transition was probably the biggest thing I learned from the transition is I should have bought an automatic a lot sooner. Seriously. I'm not just saying that, because I've heard other guys say that.
I was going to say that's a very common thread. People say once you get over the hump to make that purchase, it is incredibly common that people say, I should have done it sooner.
Absolutely.
And it's also not uncommon when you're running a successful business that one auto leads to a second one.
Right, yeah.
In somewhat of a tight time frame, or it happens quick. So you touched on a couple of things that I like here, because we try to have a few reasons why you make the move from a manual to an auto. So sometimes it's production related, sometimes, you know, it is maybe labor related, right? Instead of having two manuals and two press operators, you can get the same amount of work out of one auto with one person. And you touched on one that we bring up all the time. Maybe we call it quality of life. You're tired of pulling a squeegee, right? And the quality of life thing, it kind of spans out into, well, it's wear and tear on your body, right? Or two, it's you're not printing until 3 in the morning on a manual to get 600 shirts done. You can get it done faster. And even in some cases, if you're not owner-operator, you're providing a better quality of life for the person running your press.
Right.
You got an employee who's slaving over a manual press all day.
The other thing is I retail my own product. From artwork to retail, I handle my whole product. So one main thing is consistency. On an auto, you get consistency. That shirt's the same from shirt 5 to shirt 558.
Right.
They're
on
the same.
Absolutely.
And for, you know, even if you're working as hard as you can on a manual, you can't have the kind of consistency you get.
You can't.
And once you get it dialed in and it's rolling, you're just rolling.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a small operation. Sometimes it's just me. So, you know, I use orbital mode, and it works slick. You know, honestly, I could run both presses in orbital mode. You know, and stay. You know, you can run it. It'll shut off on its own. You can lay your shirts out. It's really super handy. So yeah.
Awesome.
There you go.
Fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to ask for a little constructive criticism. Okay. So thrilled that you're happy with our product line. Thrilled that you bought a second one. If you could give me some advice, okay, is there a step in the purchasing process that we could do better?
Yeah, I'll be candid with you.
Please.
Okay. I'm kind of my name's Black Sheep Cheese, right? So I'm kind of, I chose to pick up my Freedom. I chose to go to pick up my press
Phoenix?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I chose to pick it up in Phoenix, right, with my own trailer and everything. And the purchase has been fantastic, everything, right? Everything set up. The only thing that was not was the guy in the freight department.
Yeah. Okay.
I had just made it hard, like I'm some kind of moron coming to pick up my own stuff, right?
Okay.
You know, I'm like, dude, I'm coming down in the sunshine, I'm saving $6,000 freight, already got the trailers, the equipment. I'm like, you know, maybe it is pretty dang rude.
Okay.
I thought, man, this is just, honestly, I left there and I told my wife, I said, this really sours me. If you want to know the truth.
I do.
I got over it.
Okay.
And it was some guy that I asked him how long did he and they're like, I don't know, 6 months. I don't know at that time. But it was when I got my freedom. I'll tell you, that's the only bad experience I've had was with the freight department. It was bad when I picked up my own equipment.
Well, he's been there 6 months, and he's not going to be there another 6 months.
Well, I'm telling you, because he was mad because he already had it put in the Old Dominion because they hadn't got the email. That wasn't my email.
Yeah.
Whatever. Maybe we just need some in the communication. But I'm
going to take two things from it. Could be communication or our process.
You know,
right?
But
clean that up.
Even once it was figured out, he was free.
Okay.
I mean, and that was like,
yeah.
Crap, you know.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of guy.
For sure.
I like.
And we got a neat place to see when you get down there.
Right? Yeah. So anyway, there you go.
I appreciate it, and that's the info we need to make a better experience for you.
So but I love the process.
Yeah.
And the whole experience is great.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
except for when I showed up to pick him
Okay.
up.
Well.
And the guy looked at my snack flatbed and didn't like it. I'm like, you know what?
You don't have to like it. Yeah.
You don't have to like it. But, I mean, that's what I felt like.
Sure.
You know, it was fine.
Yeah.
But that was just sour.
There's no excuse for that, and I'm happy you told me. And look, that to me is something that is, I don't know, that's something that's addressable and fixable. You know, I'm happy to hear it wasn't, we didn't get back to you in a timely manner. We gave you bad, you know, that's a tangible thing I can, you know, work on.
Yeah, and like this freedom when I got it, I contacted them. You know, it's going to be a while before you get one. But then they had that one come up. Got hold of me. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And they held on to it while I worked out my finance and all that stuff. So yeah, super good.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, well, I appreciate your time today here. I love that we got to chat. And so appreciate the business, the loyalty, and man, looking forward to if you continue to grow, taking care of you another time. Okay, Dan, pleasure, my friend. Thank you.